Hey again, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Lisa Loves Kitty Cats, I like the name, asked me to make a video about the family dynamics and the smear campaign. Apparently she has one sister that's smearing her name to the rest of the family. And to that I would say that she's probably not the only one. I can tell you a little bit about my history with that. In my family, the smear campaigns came pretty much from all of, and this is going to sound bad, but you're gonna have to just take it as my story. The smears came from the women. I would say the only men that were not completely sold out, subservient, beta, white knights have since passed away. And all the men that are left in the family that I don't speak with anymore are pretty much flying monkeys to these women. I mean, it's nothing new. Most of the time men don't go around smear campaigning each other. It's usually a female trait. It's more passive aggressive than a blatant aggressive thing. That's why it's your sister. There's another guy on YouTube that I really like. All he says that if one of them is smearing you and the rest of them are listening, they're part of the problem. And this dynamic where they're all part of the problem it's a hard decision to make, but I would suggest that there's probably more toxicity going on than just your sister. Remember, it takes two for the gossip, for the triangulation, for the third person when it's about you. It takes one to say it, and one to listen, and one to believe it, and then act on it. So if all those people are suddenly treating you like shit, and you haven't done anything, then you know that they're participating in the problem too, and you really have to cut them out as well. I've said over and over again that you go no contact when you can. And there's times when you can't go no contact immediately, but if it's your sister and if it's other folks in the family and you don't have any other business with them, this is one of those times when you can go absolutely no contact so that you aren't food for these monsters that are kicking your name around. I've noticed that. I noticed the exact same thing, but even from a really young age, that I would roll up on family members that I hadn't seen in a long time, and they didn't treat me very well. I mean, even as 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, as far back as that, I saw the same thing. Later on in life, I would try to confide in one family member to another, or vice versa, which probably isn't the best way to handle it, because I think that's bordering on the gossip and smear campaign as well. But I was just trying to figure out what was happening behind my back, and come to find out they were all involved. So my advice to you is that if one member is smearing your name and the rest of them are believing it, you're probably likely to have to cut them all off. They just travel in packs. It travels in families, it seems like. So I thank you for the suggestion. I really appreciate it when people ask me about topics and that someone actually wants to hear what I have to say. So anyhow, Lisa, I hope that helps, and I hope to see everyone again real soon. Thanks.